Hi, and welcome back to Creatively Montessori. Today I'm going to show you a practical life open and closing work that I have out in typically February. This one is not super specific to February. It's really just more than anything, it has this pink container to it. This is open and closing work. When you show it to a child, you take everything out of the basket and you open each item. And ideally, there would be no language. You wouldn't say anything other than open. Ideally, it doesn't always happen, you would have different closures. So you wouldn't have 5 different corks in there. Although sometimes you might want to do a basket just of the same type of opening, especially if you change out your material often. I would typically put this all in a straight line left to right, but because I want you to be able to see everything, I'm going to stack them a little bit more closely together than I normally would. This material is always done at a table. Practical life work is always done at a table. The purpose of practical life is, these are all open. Now let's close them. The purpose of practical life is to really develop study skills, work habits. So you do practical life in the infant room, the toddler room, and in primary, so 0 to 6 years old. And as the child ages, they really get a better sense of concentration, coordination, independence, all of these things help with study skills later on. So by the time they are around 4, they're spending less time in the practical life area of the classroom than they would be when they're 2 or 3. And they're now ready to move on to what I would call more academic work. So they are more ready to move on to some of the cultural materials, reading, language material, math material. And it's because they've had time to explore and to develop their sense of concentration and many of the executive function skills that they will need to be successful in the later work. This was open and closing. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please go ahead and hit that thumbs up, like, and subscribe. If you hit the bell after you subscribe, you will be notified every time I upload a new video, which I try and do a new video every single day regarding Montessori philosophy and pedagogy. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.